I'm going to be ranking the entire ACOTAR series because I just read A Court of Silver Flames for the first time, genuinely debating what my favorite ACOTAR book is. Bottom of the deck, I'm going to be putting A Court of Frost and Starlight, just because it's a novella. This is so cute, and I would beg SJM for literally any other novellas that she could provide for us, but just because it's a novella, it doesn't have the same oomph, to use Feyre's words, as a full novel would, so I'm going to be putting this at the bottom of the pile. Next, to second to last, I'm going to be putting A Court of Thorns and Roses. While I did enjoy this on the reread a lot more than I did the first time, the initial impression was kind of meh. Plot was boring. I hated Tamlin. The minute that Rhysand was introduced as the most beautiful man I've ever seen, I knew it was down for Tamlin. I didn't care about the romance, didn't care about the plot that much, and I didn't know any of the foreshadowing that was going on, so I definitely thought this was just a very okay book. Next book that I'm going to be ranking is A Court of Wings and Ruin. While this did have some really good face-hand moments as well as pretty good political warfare and a lot of development of powers for the inner circle, I definitely thought it was more political than romancy, which is why I fell in love with the series in the first place. So while I thought this was still a good book, it wasn't a 5-star read and it wasn't as good as the rest of the series. Second best book in the ACOTAR series is going to Court of Silver Flames. I cannot believe I'm saying that. I had such low expectations for this book considering I hate Nesta. Hated her in the beginning, I really did. But the reason that I ended up rating this book 5 stars because it is a 5-star book. It's such a healing character journey and such a good representation of mental health and the different steps that are required for progression and how a support system is incredibly important. There's progression and then regression on your journey towards mental health recovery. Couldn't believe my eyes when I realized how much I loved Nesta by the end of this book. The romance was definitely second to the character journey, and I actually loved that. I thought it was so fulfilling, so good. The friendships that were made in this book, and of course the environment, the House of Wind, oh my god, everything about it was beautiful. Second best book in the ACOTAR series. I'm sure this doesn't come as a shocker to literally anyone, but the best book in my opinion in the ACOTAR series is ACOMAF. I think that this book just cannot be beat. Absolutely love Feyre and Rhys. They are just meant to find each other in every universe. All of the foreshadowing, all the invisible strings that were built up in book 1 culminated in this book in such a perfect way. I thought that Feyre's healing journey and her mental health journey was so fulfilling, and also the fact that she found a home not only in Valaris but also in her friends, in the inner circle with Rhys. This is like one of my top books ever. That is my official ranking of the ACOTAR books. Please let me know if you guys agree or disagree.